Hail friends, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and welcome to, I guess this is my first part. This is my start. This is my proper start on green. I managed to get in last night. Well, it was like a last night for me, I guess. That's interesting. Got like quite a nice shield already there. I wonder where that came from. Anyway, yeah, I managed to get in last night, just for 5 minutes, just to be there at the start. That was kind of that was my thing that I wanted to be. I just wanted to be there at the start. We was. But this is like my start proper. This is off peak, I guess, at the moment. There's around 650 people on when I logged in. So, yeah, this is it. We're off and running. This is P99 Green server. This is Olga, who's my... I wonder what options you can do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's my ogre shaman. I went with the ogre in the end. It's the race that I like the most. Yeah, it's the skin that I feel most most at home in. Yeah, and I did yesterday when I logged in. I tried to do some names and stuff, but I realised that you can't pick the same name as a character that is on blue. Yeah, so I didn't want to delete my characters over there. Yeah, because they're still there and I might want to use them at some point, and they've got loads of stuff. So it wasn't something that I wanted to do. So here we are, we're off and running, level 1 shaman. I'm kind of like, I kind of see this as the last throw of the dice with regards to, I guess, kind of like probably shamaning, and also maybe even Everquesting to a certain extent. I've many times over the last couple of years, I've certainly considered just moving on, because when you play a game for so long, no matter how much you enjoy logging in and playing it, you kind of feel that you just need some different experiences, particularly when you kind of log in and you've got into this rut of just, the same experiences over and over again. I could just stand here and kill this skeleton, basically. Just seems to... I think the spawns for the newbie areas are really quick at the moment, so yeah. So I kind of... This is kind of like my... Over the next couple of years, I'm hoping this is going to be my... my... What should we say? I'm hoping to do all the things that I wasn't able to do. Not that I wasn't able to do, that I didn't do on... on the blue server. And some things that I wasn't able to do because I came too late. So, like, I'd love to get a guise of the Deceiver, if that's at all possible. Obviously, I want to be working on my epic. And what I want to do, first of all, is just pick up a weapon or a piece of armour that costs more than a gold. And I'm going to go and buy Burst of Flame, just so I can pull stuff to me rather than yeah. Oh, hello. We're looking out for drops as well for stuff. Okay. Oh, hello. No, that's what we wanted. Broodlings. We're looking for certain mobs for drops for quests, and I'll go over those quests when we when we get there. I put 25 into wisdom. It just seemed like the sensible thing for me to do. It seemed like a sensible thing to do from a classic point of view. If you're starting on the blue server, then maybe, I don't know. I'm not even sure if putting 25 into stamina is the way to go, even on blue as it currently is. Yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, I went 25 wisdom. It just seemed the most sensible thing. 5 into agility, just so I've got that natural 75 agility. Yeah, so as I said, I'm hoping to do those things that I was unable to do. I need to remember to pick these things up, actually, because these are quest items. I think I missed some meat here, didn't I? Yeah. Meat particularly. We'll cover that. Yeah, so, as I said, things I haven't done before, because I was too late, like guys, for example. Mana Stone, maybe. I can't even remember. I don't even know who drops that, so we'll have to see. And, yeah, I'm just wondering that, like, capturing footage for P99 green, now they've changed the darkness levels, it's quite difficult. I'm not sure what the time of day is, but I'm guessing it's 4 p.m. so it's not night time yet. So I think I might have to avoid recording at night in the game, because I think it's just going to be too dark for you to see, and it almost defeats the object. So as I said, as I was keep interrupting myself, looking to do certain things. Epic is obviously one of the key things. I think if when Augur gets to 50, which I'm sure will happen, hopefully before Kunark comes out, and I can relax a bit. I know that I did see someone with the same trick actually. One of my plans was, I know that if you come out of Ogok and turn left, you can stay by the wall to save yourself getting lost, but you also get mobs near the wall. But there was someone, I did notice a female ogre doing that, so they may have killed everything that's along here. Lots of people have died here. A troll even. There we go. We're looking for humanoids because they're just that's just the thing to go for. I'm kind of hoping with my super ogre strength, I'll be hitting with my max of 8 damage as often as possible. So as I was saying, this is hopefully the chance for me to do all those things that I didn't do on blue, because I was either too late to the party or I just faffed about too much. So, that's the plan. As I said, there's 600 people on, 650 when I logged in. 35 players in the Fearot. That's a bit better. I think at one point yesterday there was 2,500 players at peak roughly. That was pretty crazy. I still haven't got an armor or a weapon drop yet. It's going to be dark soon, so I guess I'm kind of playing it safe. Normally I'll follow the road, but it seems as though it's still quite busy. It'll be interesting to see how the server settles down. I've noticed that last night on Twitch there's a lot of people who I've never seen streaming P99 before. So I guess you get some Twitch streamers who, I'm not sure if they're variety streamers, but they just, whatever seems to be the latest popular thing, they'll go there and stream it for a bit. Then get bored and moved on, maybe. Get bored and move on, not moved on. Wait, move on. Get off my land. Maybe. So it'd be interesting to see in a 3 to 6 months, how the server's looking, how people are doing. I wonder what this look is. Is this the lever look? Because if it is, then like the lever look on ogres, I think is arguably better than the chain look even. I definitely need a burst of flame. As soon as I get burst of flame, we'll be away. Because I can just quickly target a mob and pull it to me. I know some people saying there's a lot of kill stealing going on last night and stuff. I mean, I guess that's going to happen, right? I mean, I don't know how you avoid that when you've got 100 people in the zone all fighting for the same mobs, even when there's even now there's only 35 in the zone, and I can see, and obviously there are a lot of people running around still looking for mobs. The Fearot is weird. You kind of have to, like as I said, I normally follow this road whenever I level an ogre, and you'll always find mobs around. But it's strange because sometimes you can wander along the road and not see anything at all, particularly in the dark. Like at the moment, it would probably be quite easy for me previously to just spot a mob out there and then just pull it with burst of flame. Yeah, but it's weird because there are lots of mobs here, and I think that's why people say they often don't like the fear rot, because they have trouble finding mobs. But there are mobs there. It's just they kind of crisscross the road, so you just have to be patient, essentially. So here's a weapon here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I think it will be worth me going back. I'm not quite sure what he was waiting for. Maybe he was waiting for me to die so he could then get the mob. Good luck with that. Yeah, so I think that I will head back now with that weapon and pick up Burst of Flame. It will make my life much easier. I recommend you all do that, no matter what class you are. If you've got a level 1 nuke that you don't get as one of your starting spells, then just pick up a piece of armor or weapon that you know is going to be worth 1 gold, whatever it is, 1.5 gold or something, and then nip back and buy the spell. I know it might seem like a bit of a pain in the neck, but I think in the long run, being able to pull mobs to you rather than having to run up to them, yeah, gives you a massive advantage. So I will go and do that, and then I will see you again shortly. Just quickly wanted to show that there's obviously a poor troll here who didn't realise how much the ogre and troll shamans hate each other. So yeah, he was he was slightly unlucky. Here we go. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure this weapon is worth what I'm hoping it's worth. Oh, it's one of these. I can't remember who it is. Actually, I think I probably need to put a point into sense heading. From Marder. There we go. Burst of Flame. Okay. Oh god, so hopefully... Okay, yeah, so Rusty Two-Handed Sword is worth 2 gold. There we go. Buy Burst of Flame. We can just sell that. Keep the meat. I'm not sure if there's a bone chip turn-in for Ogok. There might be. But I'm not sure. Anyway, let's do that. Yeah, so kind of I was looking back at the Shaman race choice video. It's quite interesting. Reading some other stuff as well. You know, just on the forums and stuff. It's always interesting what people value in a race. What abilities they value. I think that quite often, I think as I said in the video, I think quite often people don't realise that you'll often get the comment that like regen, for example, is always on, but I think people don't seem to realise that frontal stun immunity is always on as well. Probably doesn't have as much of effect while leveling. Wow, that didn't last very long. Probably doesn't have as much of an effect while leveling as regen, I would say, admittedly. But yeah, it's definitely a nice quality of life thing that I notice. You know, where you just don't keep getting that stun whenever you're in melee combat. I'm not quite sure how the combat's going to work out, actually. I still haven't got around to looking to see what 1- or 2-handed blunt weapons are available for a shaman early on. I still feel that root rotting is going to be a bit... wow, look how dark it is. Holy smokes. Infravision doesn't seem to have much of an impact on what you can see. Particularly like in Innerfall and the Fear Rot. I think because they're such... because they're quite dark anyway, because they're always overcast. Oh god, I think I came from that way, didn't I? Ah, jeez, I've zoned back in again. Yeah, because they're quite dark anyway. It's difficult to yeah, when it's dark, it gets very dark. Yeah, it's interesting. I think in that sense, I mean, I'm not sure what it's like, but is that the right way? Yeah. But I kind of feel that like barbarians maybe will have a nice little advantage at the start, because I just think because of the colour of the white colour of Everfrost, I'm not sure if the changes they've made will affect that, but it just feels like it will be brighter. But yeah, that's something that we'll have to wait and check on. It does make the lighting look a lot nicer, though, I have to say. I was talking to someone the other day who I think one of the things to do here when you're way out wandering and it's night time and it's very dark. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to stop recording soon because you just can't see anything. But I was talking to someone the other day who basically was not going to play P99, not play the green server, just because of the effect it has on gaming in general. And it's funny, like that's something that I've always noticed. I mean, at the moment we're coming up to Christmas, and there's I mean, I've started playing Star Citizen, which I'm really enjoying. I think I might need that skin. Yeah, The Outer Worlds has just come out, which is a game that I was interested in playing. Yeah, but it's always been the same, like for the last 20 years. Like MMOs have kind of they require some, particularly the old school ones, require so much time. You know that I do find myself just neglecting gaming in general. Egg, I'll take the egg. Might need that for a quest. We will see. Yeah, so I can certainly understand the option, kind of not to play it or not to play MMOs even. I think I might be better, as long as I follow the road. Just follow the road. Keep spamming nearest target. Hopefully we'll find some stuff. Anyway, guys, it's very dark here. I'll wait until daytime before I give you a progress update again. Speak to you soon. Our friends, welcome back to the video. Yeah, so I got to level 3 and I'm just going to go and turn in some lizard meat. There's a few quests around Ogok that you don't get much in the way of XPs, has to be said. It's quite light on XP. Yeah, but I think that this one gives some fairly decent gold. I think you get 2.5 gold per turn in, I think. So I've got 34 lizard meat to turn in. So we will go and do that and see what happens. I can't imagine the XP is going to move very much, but there you go. I have to say that a couple of things. I have to say that first of all, the new, I wonder if these were guys that just accidentally attack the guards. Which was the only way you would be dead in here, unless you purposely went out of your way to get dead, I think. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to invest some of my first spoils into some bags. So we'll head round to what I think is the Warrior Guild, and we will buy a couple of bags. There's a couple of things that I want to collect. It's weird, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to collect them really for this reason, but spiderling silks don't seem to be stackable. I'm going to buy a couple of bags and see how we go. I'm assuming that was classic. I've really got no idea. Absolutely no idea. But there is a yeah, so that would have been quite useful just from a money point of view. Where am I going? I need to go back this way. I might buy, seeing how much silver I've got, I might buy another bag. 200 silver, that's 20 gold, isn't it? 2 plat. So how much are the bags? 5 gold. Yeah, I'm happy with 3 bags. That's really good. Yeah, basically I found a spawn point where there are a couple of mobs, and because of I'm kind of hang on, I'm getting sidetracked here. What was I talking about first of all? Okay, yes, I've invested money in some bags. that's the first thing. Now we're going to go into the Shadow Knight Guild, which is the Green Blood Guild, and we're going to talk to Sunog. This is how the totemic armor looks on a Shaman, by the way. So as you can see, if you get all pieces, I think it might be a bit shinier than this, but as you can see, you get all pieces. It looks nice. So we're going to give that's the wrong one. So we're going to give Sunog 4 meatses, and he will give you a 2-handed sword, which you can put in the bag. Okay, that's fine for now. Let's try that again. That XP was... Ah, okay. Maybe I did this at a higher level before. Maybe it's more of a classic thing. But the XP is... that's not bad. That is not bad. It's a little tick. You notice it. You know, that's the key thing. You notice it as long as you can see a little tick. That's fine. Yeah, so I found a little space because of the faster spawn times for the noob mobs. I found a little space where there was a spider. Oops, no, don't do that. There was a spider, and more importantly, a lizard, a broodling, lizard man broodling. Because of the higher spawn times, rather than it running around like a headless chicken like everyone else was doing, I could just I could just sit in that place basically. I think it seems to be like a 2-minute spawn, 90 seconds to 2 minutes maybe. Yeah, and I just sat there and just kept killing them, and that was pretty decent. Okay, so I think that's all we've got. Okay, so if we go and sell them to okay, yeah, so 2.7 gold each. So we've got 2, 4, 6. We've got 8. So what's that? 18 gold roughly, maybe a bit more than that, maybe 20 gold. 20 gold. 20 gold. 20. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So we've now got some stuffs. So we've got some bags, and I think that would probably be it with regards to me spending any more money. I'm personally a big believer in, certainly from a classic point of view, because you've got very little at the start, and money is reasonably difficult to come by. Reasonably difficult to come by. I think that I'm going to be saving up for my level 9, level 14 spells, because level 9 and 14 are big spell levels, and you want to make sure you can get the spells that you want. You want to make sure you can get them. I'm loving this. I'm loving the style of UI. It's a pity we couldn't actually get them on the main UI sections. That would have been really nice. But I'm just going to change up my. Oh, you can't. Oh, interesting. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, cool. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. Excellent. Yeah, you used to be able to save up. You used to be able to there was a button, I think, that just changed your currency. That pushed it up, pushed everything up a level. Awesome. So that's it. Yeah, level 3. We've got a little quest going. I'll show you the other quests at some point, but that's probably the one where you'll get most of your money from. I'm up to 5 plat, and I've managed to buy 3 bags, and now I'm going to be saving my cash. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Shaman Guild, and I'm going to buy a gate, just because I like having gate before you can use it. So when you're out in the Fearot, once you reach level 5, you mem it, scribe it, mem it, cast it. You're back at the start. Come and buy level 5 spells. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll carry on playing for a bit, and then I'll kind of update you at the end to let you know where I've got to. I might be able to get to level 5 today. We'll see how we go. How friends, welcome back. So I'm going to end the video here. I think we're going to be ending the video on level 4. So I'm going to show you another quest. Horgus in the Warriors Guild. You can give him lizard tails. These don't stack. So I think what I'm going to do is go and fill out all my slots with bags, basically. Just fill up with bags. At this point, it feels worth it from a money point of view. At level 5, I'm not going to be buying many spells. I'll probably buy Drowsy so I can level my alteration, and I'll probably buy Frost Drift, but that's about it. So I might fill up with bags, because some of this stuff doesn't stack. Also, as I said before, in classic Spiderling Silk didn't stack, it seems. So what I might do is maybe start some tailoring, just so I can find some use for these, maybe in the future. But anyway, I think You can also give these towels into Grevak in the Shadow Knight Guild, but and we're going to check out his reward. I think Horgus may give some armor. Let's check. Okay. Yeah, so raw hide skull cap. Ah, hey, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so maybe, yeah, I might try Grevak later, but I think getting a shot at getting like a tunic or some legs might be quite good. Hardly any XP. Got a bracer. That's not too bad. I only got 2 left. He wants 4, so you know that's all we've got. I'm doing very well on. I think you know, financially in the game. I think things are going pretty. Whoops! No, let's not do that. I think, as I've said before, concentrating on. I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy 3 more. There we go. What a daring dude. That's my gate spell. I should go and get level 5 in the level 4 in the Shadow Knight Guild now. Yeah, as I've said before, you know, the thing to do is to kill humanoid mobs because they drop loads of weapons and loads of cloth armor that you can sell. And occasionally, although I haven't been lucky, but occasionally you will get a bag. One thing I would like to discuss quickly is I was having a conversation about someone to do with the visibility in game, the darkness, and I do feel that maybe there is a bit of a problem. I like the darkness, but I think the discussion was regards to people with impaired vision. You know, will they be able to see in game well enough? And you know, initially you kind of think that it's restricted to just the humanoid, you know, just the human mob, human races basically. But even as a class, as a race, there we go, level 4. But even as a race with infravision, you know, during the day it's fine, but quite often it's raining, so that certainly doesn't help. Quite often it's raining, and that's about it. So we've got to go and sell those. Yeah, it's quite often it's raining, and that you know, so even as a character of infravision, it's quite difficult. And I wonder if that's quite difficult, really difficult to see. And I'm wondering if that's something that they are aware of, if they're kind of happy where it is and whatnot. Because I could certainly see the argument for that being a problem. You know, it's kind of, it's like, well, okay, humanoids can't see, so if you're having a problem seeing, then you know, just pick a different race. I mean, it's you know, I think that's fair enough. But when it looks as though the other races are also having problems, then I'm not sure. I mean, here it's fine, you know, because it's midday, it's not raining, but I've noticed that it can be problematic. Maybe once we get out of I mean, you know, the fear rot in a full swamp, I mean, those zones are quite dim anyway, so maybe when we get out of those zones it won't be so much of a problem. But yeah, whatever changes they've made has kind of impacted all races, I think. And I mean, you know, during the night, I've just stayed in one spot where I know that a couple of mobs spawn, because it's just difficult. It's just difficult to see what you're doing. So it'd be interesting to see, yeah, if they feel that needs a change, or if they're kind of happy where things are and whatnot. Maybe the change that they've done, maybe it just can't be reverted, or maybe it can't be adjusted. I'm not sure, but certainly, as a race with infravision, still a lot of problems seeing in certain areas. So I'm going to buy them I often buy lots of bottles of milk from Angrog, because just as a bit of a role-playing-y thing. Yeah, that's just something that I do. Okay, there we go, guys. So I think I'll end the video. This is my first video, little shaman journey. Doing well for level 4. Got about 9 plat roughly. Got loads of bags, so I'm not worried about carrying stuff. I've got myself a cracked staff as well. And now I'll be just saving to, I think I'll be saving towards my level 9 and level 9, level 14 spells that I want. Yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.